Number 68 from Stainer, that is Mark Mosley. Number 53 out of Aurelia, sponsored by the Patten Demo Team, that is Kyle Pattenden. From Janeville, sponsored by Wilson Waterwells and Lawn and Order, Kevin Whitelock. Car 2.5 from Cannington, sponsored by Hunter Creek Farms, that is Matt May. 157 waiting for the 157. Your 90-second warning is upon us. 157. Brandon Burnett out of Aurelia. I hear something in motion. Could be a mini looking for the 157. Brandon Burnett. Taylor's Demo Team, Brandon Burnett.
That's a mini coming up there now.
That's my phone. Oh, I thought it said 14.
04.
Can't run? Shut the gate up.
All right, bring it in, Brandon. Sorry about your luck. Chuck time has expired. Oh no, security light came on. So what happens, some of these vehicles, as part of their standard security mode, they're awful hard to hotwire. And to bypass that is sometimes one of the terrible gremlins you gotta get through. We're gonna get the logs in place, and we got 6 cars out there for our full-size feature heat. Co-main event number 2, mini car feature, you are up next. Mini car feature, you are up next. This class of build, the full-size straight stock, it is your bigger, longer wheelbase automobiles. Could be 6 cylinders, could be V8s. These are one of the easier builds. They are like what we call a gut and go. Knock the windows out, strap the doors shut, and put your helmet on and hold on. All the other safety accoutrements like the gas tank in the back seat, driver's bar seat through the back as well, all common features in this class. But one of the easier builds is the full-size straight stock class. You'll see things like Malibus, sometimes Crown Victorias, other Ford and GM products. It's kind of old school meets new school. As you'll see, some of these cars are front wheel drive, and some of the bigger, boxier ones are your rear wheel drive, sort of old school, full-size straight stock. We got the logs in place on the whistle. 1 of 3. This is number 2, the second co-main event. It all starts with a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 coming out of the grandstand start. 6 cars strong, mini car feature. You are up next. Looking for 12 of you to return to the mini car feature. Of Matt May, call him Mayday, on the move in a hurry. In the car that Timmy's built. Knocking jumps the 53 of Kyle Patten comes in. 00 Ken Barrett getting off the line. Here he goes. Under the count, he's going to get aggressive fast as he finds himself some of the 53 of Kyle Patton. 6 cars continue to play Demolition Derby. We get the driver's door warning on the 68 of Mark Mosley out of the Stainer. He looks to go back-to-back, just swinging a miss on the 00 Ken Barrett. 2.5 Matt Mayday down at the far end. He's in motion. He's got to wiggle himself into that gate area. He is moving again. 6 cars playing Demolition Derby. 101, that's Kevin Whitelock. In there jumps the 43 car of Dave Ostertag out of Keswick. 00 Ken Barrett, sponsored by Barrett Auto Scrap and Ginger Custom. 101 and 43, that is Ostertag and Whitelock hooking up that center track while May and Paxton Longhorn pushing and shoving one end to the other. The 2.5 of Matt May, he is still in motion. 53 trying to keep it running. Kyle Patton grabs reverse. Where's he gonna end up? Locked up with the 101 of Kevin Whitelock. Now Ostertag and Patton and Longhorn. The 101 of Kevin Whitelock on the run from Janetville. Finds himself some of Kyle Patton at center track. Ken Barrett's in there still playing Demolition Derby in the 00 on a zipper. One of those new school front wheel drive, both sides straight stock. Here comes Whitelock with a pounding hit on the 53 of Kyle Patton. We get a 5-car pileup. Matt May lucky he's front wheel drive as he gets parked precariously on the end of the blocks at the west end. I hear a lot of silence. I see some motion of the number 43 of Dave Ostertag. There goes Kevin Whitelock, followed by Mayday Matt May. We got 3 cars in motion. The 00 of Ken Barrett, he's rocking, he's rolling, he's in motion. Patton fires up again in the 53. Mayday goes up on the block, this time by Ostertag again. Matt May with that front wheel drive vehicle. He's going to be able to drive right out of that situation as we got 5 cars in motion. Continue to play Demolition Derby. Ken Barrett trying to get it started one more time. He does, grabs himself some of reverse as he locks horns with the 53 of Kyle Patton and Mark Mosley in the 68 trying to get something started. Along with the 53 under the count at the center track, down at the west end of the track. Ostertag, Patton, and in motion along with 2.5 Matt May. That must be the 101 under the count along with 68. 68 gets the black flag. Mark Mosley out of Stainer. We are down to 4. Black flag may have fallen on the 101 of Kevin Whitelock. Tick-tock on the 53 of Kyle Patton. Matt May goes under the count as well. May's under the count while Ostertag and Ken Blair played Demolition Derby. Kyle Patton under the count as well. We got 2 under the count, 2 in motion. Barrett and Ostertag are your cars in motion. Patton and May under the count. Black flag falls on the 53 of Kyle Patton, and we are down to 2. Matt May under the count. If he gets fired up and in motion, makes an aggressive hit, he will still be playing Demolition Derby, but it is at a slow crawl for Mayday. 2.5 Matt May. this point, he may or may not go. No, he may get the black flag and does. The 2.5. We are down to 2, the 00. And the 43, Ostertag and Barrett. Keswick against Zephyr. Tom Spring Service against Barrett, Scrap, Auto Scrap, and Ginger Customs. Barrett, the much nimbler automobile, as he has the front wheel drive car. The 43 of Ostertag, rear wheel drive. So we're going to see if Ken Barrett's going to poke the bear. He may hit and run. He's a whole lot more agile. He's agile like the dogs you will see, all part of the 11 o'clock show tomorrow. That's Power Paws. Dog agility, all part of your Beaverton Fall Fair. Starting tomorrow at 11 o'clock in conjunction with your incredible auto show going on at 11 as well. 2 cars continue to pound it out. But as you can see, the bigger car of Dave Ostertag on the move. He's got to play chase with the 00 of Ken Barrett. Ken Barrett finds reverse. He's going to be off and off to the races. Unless Ostertag gets him hemmed in, which he's trying to do. Trying to keep the nimbler Barrett at one end of the track. Mini car feature, you are up next. 4-cylinder mini car championship, you are up next. Count goes on, the 43 of Dave Ostertag. Ken goes in for a poke and meets Ostertag. They're calling it a war of attrition as that hit keeps it in motion. Who's got the motor, who's got the patience is what it is now. Matt May, that's a $1,500 fine if you're on the road. Texting and driving is Mayday, Matt May. We got some flame, we got some exhaust popping and snapping in the 43 car. A little bit of backfiring. Waving Barrett in one more time as 43. Dave Ostertag goes under the count. You're going to be roasting marshmallows as that car continues to fart and sputter in the 43 of Ostertag. Matt May just texted his sweetie, said he finished up in 3rd spot. He's tweeting right now how much of a good time he's having at the Beaverton Fair. Ostertag is fired up. Ken Barrett in with another shopping cart hit. Red flag comes out. A stellar shopping cart hit to finish the heat. Checkered flag going to be awarded to the 00 out of Zephyr, sponsored by Barrett's Auto Scrap and Ginger Customs. That is Ken Barrett. 2nd place to the 43, Dave Ostertag out of Keswick, sponsored by Tom's Spring Service. 3rd place to 2.5, Matt May out of Cannington, sponsored by Hunter Creek Farms. Hashtag tweet this, Matt May.